CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. Today we're going to go over some beginner strategy for Boom Beach Frontlines. Now we're going to go over some general tips and tricks for you guys. Obviously I'm a pay-to-win player, so I've got the max level HQ and everything like that. But this is going to be for free-to-play players and people that want to spend a little bit of money on the game alike. So we're going to start off with just the general progression. So the most important thing that you guys can do to progress and upgrade your troops and simply win more by doing that is going to be play a lot, play with good people, try to squad up with teammates, find someone to play with in Discord that's really good, that can show you the ropes, and you can play the game with, and just grind out battles, man. That's going to be the best way to progress, is if you can find a good team and play with them consistently, and then learn the game through doing that and watching YouTube videos. That's going to be the easiest way to start to progress. So that being said, if you are going to go in the shop, guys, right now, if you're going to spend your gems in anything, get mega boxes. So the mega box has 600 coins, 100 cards, and contains at least 10 rares and 1 epic, which is pretty amazing. So the cards, if we go over here, are our units. So you can see right here, I've got most of them unlocked. And yeah, that's simply from opening them up from boxes, from winning, and that kind of thing. So you want to get higher level troops, you want to get more troops, and you want to get more defenses and different units and vehicles and things like that you can use. If you are going to buy anything from the shop, definitely make sure that you are getting mega boxes. That's going to be the most value. Also, we have in the shop over here a creator code. So if you type in CHICKEN, it does help to support the channel, so I appreciate it if you guys do choose to do that. So before we get into some battles, and I'll go over more tips as we're actually playing live, just so it's more fun to watch. Just some general kind of tips and strategy here. I found this on the clashify.com. I felt like these were pretty good tips, so I wanted to share them with you guys. I'll link to the article below if you'd rather read it. So basically, keep yourself as far behind other troops as possible, and at the very minimum, out of range of the opposing team. You collect a large number of points, making it easier to build defenses. So that's a great tip to start off with. Now, if you guys are behind barricades or... yeah, if you're behind a barricade, you actually take 75% less damage. So, for example, if a sniper goes to shoot you and does 200 damage, you're only taking 50 damage. So, that's really important. But the other point is there's a lot of troops in this game, you know, like heavies, for example, that absorb a lot of damage. So, it's important to stay behind the heavies, and you can also stay behind your own tower, in order to take down the other teammates, because it's all about taking down the other team as quickly as you can, building up those experience points or credits or tokens, whatever they're called, and using that to build defenses. So we'll get into that more in a second. But so if you notice that the person you're healing, if you're playing a medic, is running low on health, stand a little in front of them to guard him while you heal him. Then go behind him before you die to heal up a little. So you can kind of, if you're using the medic, you can go back and forth. You can heal them. You can use your own body to block them a little bit, which is nice. I find playing the medic, he's one of my favorite guys right now. Very easy early on to just get a lot of points, win a lot of battles, stay alive to the end, get a lot of stars, and yeah, I really like the medic. So another medic tip: if you're playing the medic, don't stop healing if you're near the end of your HP. Why? Because the primary aim of the medic is to keep other players alive. Pretty simple. So the next one is, this is going to go for any battle. So do not rush into one base. Try to be patient. In addition, when you're in overtime and no bases are being built, rush into the opponent's base that is being built to delay it. In such cases, 4x4 and heavy is the best option. So that just simply means, you know, running and gunning is not really a good strategy in this game. You want to obviously put the pressure on the other team, especially when they're building, when they're trying to build up their defenses. You don't want them to do that. But yeah, you need to be patient. You need to go in when it makes sense. Try to have a little bit of cover, or at least take some shots while you're behind cover, so you know you're not just going to get, you know, vaporized as soon as you go over there. So cars are only beneficial when overtime is approaching, as you can just drive quickly to a point and stand to dominate the point. Now let's go over some more tips here before we get into the gameplay. So when the enemy base is low and surrounded by enemies, what you want to do is you want to clear out the enemies first before you're destroying the base. So if you're just walking up and shooting the tower, that's not really going to do much because it gives the other team time to stand together, to put together a good defense. And what you want to do is you want to clear the enemy out of there, and then you can take over the base once they're all out. Yeah, I've seen lots of people go off to shoot enemies while trying to capture, and there's no one or just one person capturing, and bases will capture slower with fewer people. And yeah. So also, you know, it's important to keep in mind that you can't play only one character. Different maps and situations require different approaches. If the map is open, like if it's wide open, there's not a lot of stuff around, you might get more value out of a sniper. If there's several enemy vehicles, choose a Zuka to push equip with heavy power-ups, and don't lose that ability that the 5 different troops provide. So now let's get into some battles here. Now every time we get a new operation, you see we're going to get a star pool refill, so we're going to get +3 stars to your star pool every 4 hours just by simply playing new maps. But yeah, it's important to look as you're going into the match on what your team composition is. So it'll actually tell me right here, once the battle loads, exactly what... this is just saying what defenses and vehicles are available for the place we're going to. But if you see right here, right above the map, it shows me who is who on the team. So we have 3 medics, 3 heavies, 1 assault, and 2 flamers. Okay, so I know based on that we're probably going to go with a sniper or a Zuka because we have lots of tanks and we have lots of medics. So we need a little bit more damage. Just important to look at stuff like that. So you see right here, once I turn white behind this barricade, I am now taking 75% less damage if I am getting shot. So let's go over here and let's start to build up our base. Now, if you guys click on your teammates, you can actually talk to them and give them different orders to do. So if I click on the heavy, for example, I can say good job, or if I click on the medic, I can say come heal me, or things like that. So yeah, and it's important to build defenses. That's what you want to spend all your credits on, is especially just at first, just building up your base, building up your defenses. That's gonna be very important. That's gonna be how you're able to. That's gonna be how you're able to win. Is just by simply holding the base and holding the defenses. So let's go over here now and see what kind of approach we're gonna have to make here. There is a medic right there. He's not gonna be able to do anything. So we can just kind of run and gun, and I don't know what he's doing though. It's kind of strange. Yeah, I mean, if you're a medic, don't. They can spin, and yeah, if you're a medic, then don't just run into different places by yourself. Obviously, that's not a good strategy. So let's see here. There we go. We're able to take him down. All right, let's make our move. You see how I'm slowly approaching? I'm not just sitting out, standing out in the wide open. Now that we have some cover, I'm going to go in behind the grunts, and we're going to take down that sniper over there. So then we can move our way to this hot pot or flamer, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's something coming for me. I didn't even realize. Let's go. Oof, okay, so we're not in a good spot. We're not in a good spot there. We had no cover. We're completely wide open. And, yeah. So, I mean, what you want to spend your tokens on, too, is you want to spend those on defense. You want to spend... That's where you're going to get most of your value from. So, look, we can go over here, and we can take damage from this tank, and it's not the end of the world. And we can help to absorb some as well with that barricade. So let's go back over here because it looks like we're about to lose this side. Ooh, this is not looking good. Okay, there we go. We got this guy down. Now, as he's locked onto the tank, we can go ahead and start to shoot this heavy down. Nah. Yeah, this is why it's important to play with teams, play with people that are good. But yeah, I felt like everyone was kind of just like running around there randomly, but that's all right. That's all right. We played okay, so whatever. The important thing was to show some things like that to you guys. So, see right here, we do have the max HQ. We maxed that out in a video recently. If you guys want to see that, make sure you check it out. If you guys want to see more Boom Beach Frontlines, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Leave a like on the video, and like I said at the beginning, if you are going to buy stuff in the game, I do appreciate if you use the code CHICKEN in the shop. All right, guys, we'll catch you next one. Chicken out. Back.